Hey, Mom. I worked extra hard last month and got paid a little extra. I'll be sending you some extra money over this month, so buy what you want. My useless stay-at-home husband is really starting to annoy me recently. He keeps demanding that he needs more money for the living costs while he sits at home doing absolutely nothing. He keeps on saying that he's hard at work taking care of the kids, but I don't feel that way at all. Maybe I should have found a normal husband that actually works a full-time job like everyone else. It feels weird to be putting all the money on the table as a woman. Anyway, let me know if you need any more financial help. I also sent over a bunch of money for Sophie as well. I hear that she went on a shopping spree again. She's just so cute like that. Next month, let's all go on a vacation together. I really could do with a getaway. Definitely not taking Mark with us, though. He can stay home with our kids while me, you, and Sophie enjoy ourselves.
Hey, babe. We really need to have a serious discussion about our finances. I don't think that we're going to be able to get by at this rate. I barely managed to pay last month's utility bills. I even had to go into my own savings to pay for it. Everything's been going up in price over the past few years, and we're really struggling to even pay the bills. Do you think that you'd be able to put a little more money towards the living costs? I know that you're working hard, but I feel like you're using too much of your salary on yourself. Maybe you should cut down on the amount of vacations you go on with your friends and family. Also, I feel like you give too much money to your family. Could you at least think about it?
Oh my god. You're not seriously gonna complain to me about this, are you? I thought we've had this conversation a million times already. You're the house husband. You should figure out a way to get by with the money I give you. That's your job, isn't it? I'm working a very hard job just to provide for you and the kids. I can't believe that you have the audacity to complain to me after all I've done for you. I'm the one that earns the money in this family. I should be able to go on vacation to relieve some stress from time to time. You don't even work, for God's sake.
Yeah, I know how hard you're working, but we really need to make some sacrifices at a time like this. Remember that I chose to quit my job as you didn't seem very eager to raise the kids in the first place. We agreed that I'd take care of the kids and do all the housework as long as you paid for all our living expenses. You haven't really kept up that promise recently. I'm proud that I have a successful businesswoman like you as my wife, but we both made sacrifices so that our family would function. I just want you to remember that. All I'm asking is that we have a discussion about our finances. Nothing has to change immediately. Can I start off by asking why you sent a large amount of money to your mom and sister this month?
Oh my god! How did you even manage to find out about that? That's just a breach of my privacy. Also, I wish that you'd stop sending me these huge walls of texts. I do enough reading at work sifting through my documents. I don't need to read your essay when I'm out of work as well.
Well, you left me in charge of finances, so I check your salary and outgoings from time to time. I also saw that your salary had gone up pretty significantly this month. However, the amount of money you put towards our living costs decreased. Doesn't really make much sense to me at all.
Well, yeah, it did go up actually. Remember that project I told you that I got put in charge of? It's doing really well, so the company gave me a bonus. I think this was the highest salary that I received. I worked hard to receive this, so I should be able to do what I want with it.
Really? Why didn't you tell me about it? It really would have been nice to have a little more money to put towards our living costs. As I said earlier, we're really struggling financially. Our kids are getting older too. It costs more money just to feed them.
I didn't think it was relevant. I worked really hard and got paid extra. Why do I need to tell you about that? It's my money at the end of the day. I have absolutely no obligation to tell you about it, or give you any of it.
Of course, I know about the fact that you worked really hard, but it would have been nice to have a little extra money. You know, my mom couldn't work this month because she's been in hospital. Also, my little brother Tom is still looking for a job after being laid off, so it's a difficult time financially for me and my family. I was hoping that you'd be able to put a little extra into our living expenses this month, as I've been shelling out quite a bit of my savings recently to cover the extras. I'd like to put some of my savings towards my family this month if possible.
Oh, there's no way I'm putting any more money towards our living costs. I'm giving Sophie and my mom the money that I worked hard for because they're my family. If your mom needs money, surely you should be the one to give it to her. Since she's your family?
Well, that's the plan, but then we'd be short on our living expenses. I'm busy all day looking after the kids. You know I can't go to work right now. If I was working a full-time job as well, the kids would be left on their own all the time. Who would feed them and keep the house clean? We agreed that one of us should quit our job and stay at home. We also agreed that I'd be more suited to raising the kids and doing the housework, so that's why we're in this situation right now.
Stop making excuses like that. There should be things you can do to fix this situation. I'm a woman working a full-time job. You're just a stay-at-home dad. You should be embarrassed that you don't work or earn money even though you're the man. You could prepare some meals in the morning and leave it in the fridge before going to work. That way the kids can grab it from the fridge and feed themselves while you're at work. Don't you think you're just being lazy? I'm pretty sure that you can work if you really tried.
The kids are only in elementary school, so I'd be so nervous just leaving them on their own when they're still so young. Can't you help out with taking care of them at least a little bit? You keep giving your mom and your sister so much money. And you never get mad no matter how much money your sister spends. But no matter how much you earn, you won't help out with the living costs. I told you that my mom is in hospital right now. I'd love to have some money to help her out. You've never helped her out financially. Not even a single time.
Hey, are you really saying my mother-in-law deserves the same treatment as my own mother and sister? My mother and sister are my blood relatives. They're my everything. I'm only related to your mother because we got married, so how can you even compare them? You're asking for too much from me. It's unfair of you to expect me to do all that for them. Plus, Sophia's still young. She needs the chance to be free and try the things she wants to while she's young, without having to worry about money. She's made a few mistakes and she's still immature, but people say she's a good person. So stop resenting my sister and earn your own money for your mother. Don't ask me to take care of your mother because I'm never gonna do that. She's your mom after all. Take responsibility for your own family.
I'm so disappointed in you right now. All I'm doing is asking you to help out with our living costs a little more. If you don't want to help out, then we're gonna have to change things up quite a bit. I'll find a job again, but that means we're gonna have to split the housework from now on. We're both gonna have to take care of the kids too. How's that sound then?
We'll think about it when the time comes. I'm going to bed.
Hey, Mark. I'm really sorry that I even have to ask you this. Do you think you could lend me $2,000? It's an emergency, and you're the only person I could depend on. Oh, hey, Mom. Why do you need that much money all of a sudden? I had a pretty bad accident at work, and need to pay a bunch of medical bills, unfortunately. I was carrying some large boxes and I couldn't see in front of me. I fell down a flight of stairs and really managed to hurt myself. I can't believe how clumsy I was. I was sent to the hospital and the doctor told me it was fractured. So now I have to pay for surgery and rehabilitation fees, but I just can't afford that kind of money at the moment. That doesn't sound good at all. Why didn't you tell me what had happened straight away? Are you okay for now? Are you in pain? Are there going to be any long-term consequences, do you think? You don't need to worry about any of the medical fees. I'll find the money for you. Just take care of yourself and focus on your recovery, okay? I'll start heading to the hospital right now. Send me the address and I'll be there as soon as possible. No, you don't need to do that. The kids are about to get home, right? What will they do if they arrive and you're not there? Plus, you have to cook dinner for your wife, right? Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I know that you have a lot of responsibilities on your hands. That's true. Okay, I won't come today, but I'm definitely coming to see you tomorrow. I'll find a way to pay for your surgery, so don't worry about the money, okay? Thank you so much for this, Mark. I really appreciate the fact that I have a trustworthy son like you. I'll text you again later once I find out more details about the surgery. Yeah, let me know. Lisa, I have to talk to you about something. Do you have $2,000 to spare this month? It's an emergency and I need to borrow it from you if possible.
Did you just say $2,000? Of course not. I had to pay off all the debt on Sophie's credit card this month. I also gave all the bonus money I got for that project to my mom. I barely have any money left for myself this month. Why are you suddenly looking for $2,000 anyway? Did your mom ask for it or something? I can't believe that your own family is asking you to send that much money. She really is one greedy woman, isn't she? She didn't even get us a decent wedding gift when we got married. I can't believe that she's now asking you to hand over $2,000 like that. You better not give it to her. She needs to know she can't just ask us for money whenever she wants. If you really want to give her the money, then don't come running to me asking for $2,000 all of a sudden. Go earn it yourself, or borrow it from someone else. I'm broke too. I also don't want to give your mom any money.
Wait, but this is a really urgent situation. At least let me explain. Please. I wouldn't be asking you for money if I didn't have to do it.
I told you I don't have any money. So stop asking. Plus, why can't she just ask Tom? If she needs money so badly, why doesn't she ask him instead?
Okay, fine. I can tell that you're not even going to listen to me, so I'll just sort it out by myself. But don't you think you're being a bit selfish? You won't even listen to why she needs the money. You just say you don't have any money and that my family isn't your problem. We're married now, so we should be taking better care of each other's families too. We're all relatives now. If you keep acting like this, I definitely won't help your family when I earn money in the future.
Say what you want, but you're the one that's being ridiculous here. When am I ever going to be depending on you for money? You don't even work right now. How are you even planning to earn money then? Even if you started working right now, you'd earn barely anything doing a part-time job. Your job is to stay at home taking care of the kids and doing all the housework. Just keep doing that and stop complaining about money so often. Also, I'm busy at work, so don't text me anymore. I'm actually out here working hard to earn some actual money.
No, you can't just leave. I still have more to say to you about this. I've decided that I'm going to an interview for a part-time job tomorrow. This was the last straw. I can't keep depending on you as the sole earner of this house. I'm running low on savings, so I have no choice but to do this. Don't go looking for me if I'm not in the house when you get home.
Do whatever the hell you want. Just make sure that you raise the kids and do the housework. That's all I care about.
Hey man, it's Mark. How have you been recently?
Oh, hey man, I'm doing great. Hope you've been well too.
You seem busy with your friends lately though.
I could never imagine doing what you do.
Huh, it's not easy being a house husband. Is work going well for you, by the way? I know you mentioned you've been really busy lately.
Yeah, I actually got promoted a little while back. The salary is really nice, but the added hours and responsibilities are quite a pain.
Whoa, you got promoted again? I mean, it's not like it's unexpected, though. You work hard and you're a great leader, in my opinion. I always knew you would do well. Congrats on the promotion.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. What's up with you, then? How come you're suddenly getting in touch? It's pretty rare for you to contact me first. Feels like we haven't spoken in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Actually, I have a pretty big favor to ask of you.
Oh, you need a favor? What is it?
Basically, something really urgent has come up, but I really don't have anyone else to turn to right now. I am so sorry to bother you with this.
It's no problem at all. Just go ahead and ask. I'm happy to help. Whatever you need, I'm here for you.
Okay. Is there any chance I could borrow $2,000 from you? I know lending money between friends isn't a great idea, but it's an emergency. I promise that I'll pay it back as soon as things settle down.
So you want me to lend you $2,000?
Please tell me if it's too much. I do realize that it's a pretty large sum of money. I know it's a lot to ask for, so please don't feel pressured to say yes. It's just that my mom fell down the stairs and fractured her back. She had to get a surgery that cost $2,000, plus the hospital fees for her stay while she's recovering. That's why I had to get in touch with you to borrow money. I'm not working since I'm so busy raising the kids, so I don't have the money to pay for her surgery. I told my mom not to worry, but I really don't have anyone else to ask for help.
Hey man, that sounds terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Send me your details. I'll transfer it to you right now. Don't worry about rushing to pay me back. Just take your time and give it back to me when you can.
Man, are you sure about this? Thank you so much. I'll pay you back in a month.
Sure, but really, don't stress about it. Man, I really hope your mom gets better soon. She must be in a lot of pain. A back injury sounds absolutely terrifying. Does your wife know what happened? She's the one that works in your family, right? I'm not judging, but wouldn't people usually ask their partner first in this situation?
I did try asking her, and she said that she didn't have any money that she could spare me. She's been spending most of her salary on questionable things, and I've been having to pay a large portion of our living costs out of my savings. She also told me that I should find the money to support my own family by myself. It's been pretty rough for me recently.
What? Are you kidding me? I can't believe that she could say that to you. You quit your job because she wasn't very well suited to becoming a housewife, right? She should be the one helping you out in a situation like this. You sacrificed your career for her and your kids. I've always thought this, man. You're way too good for her. If you were still working, you'd have a lot of success by now. You were class president back when we were in school together, and you were the captain of the football team too. You worked hard, and you were well liked by pretty much all of our peers. If you decided to start working at a company again, or started your own business, I think you'd do really well. You have the ability and skills to succeed. Raising kids and doing all the housework on your own is a waste of your skills. She should really be helping out so that you can work too.
That all happened a long time ago. Who knows what would happen if I started my career at this stage. Although, to be honest, I do envy my friends that work a full-time job instead of raising children. All I do is clean, take care of the kids, and support my wife. It's just the same old things every day. I do kinda regret some of the choices I've made in life.
Have you thought about going to work? Maybe part-time to start off with? Of course, you'd only be able to work while the kids are at school. That way you could earn a bit of money and save up to start your own business one day.
I have been thinking I should start trying to earn some money for myself in case of situations like this. Maybe I will try to look for a part-time job. I'm feeling a little more motivated after talking to you, man. It's so encouraging to know you think I could do it. I don't want to just be someone's dad or husband. I also want to be more than just a house husband. I want to live my own life. Thank you, really and truly. I'll pay you back in a few months once I've earned some money working part-time.
Okay. I'm glad you're gonna start working again, and that I could help. If you're struggling with finding a place to work, then let me know. I'd be happy to give you advice on where to start.
I will do. Thanks, man. Hey, Mom. I just wanted to let you know that I paid your hospital bills for you. I hope your surgery goes well. I promise I'll come visit you tomorrow or the day after. I'm so sorry I couldn't come see you sooner. I hope you can focus on your recovery now.
Mark, really? Where did you find the money so quickly? I thought that Lisa wasn't able to help you out. I was worried about asking you for such a big favor. Thanks so much for coming through. It really means so much for me that you do this. Thank you, honey. Really.
Oh, yeah. About that. I guess I had a little more money saved up than I thought. Anyway, now you don't need to worry about the hospital bills anymore. It's all sorted out for you. Just focus on getting better from now on. You don't need to worry about anything else at this point. Don't even think about trying to clean or doing any housework. Rest up tomorrow, and I'll see you soon.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much, Mark. I really mean it. See you soon.
Hey, Mark. I just wanted to let you know that you did a great job on your shift today. Your colleagues came to see me at lunch and told me what happened this morning when we had that crazy rush of customers. They said they were all so busy with their tables and worried about getting everything done on time, but thanks to you it all got finished. Are you sure you can manage coming in every day? I know you told me that you had to take care of kids and do the errands around the house too. Of course, it's no problem. I was happy to be able to help out. To be completely honest, I need the money really badly. It's actually a good thing I can come to work every day and even pick up some extra shifts every so often. If there is ever anything that needs doing, but the other staff are too busy, please just let me know and I'll be happy to help. Wow. I heard you were a hard worker, but your commitment is really amazing. I remember we talked about paying you in advance when you first joined the team, and I said no at the time. I had to say that because I didn't know what kind of person you were back then. Now that I know the kind of person you are, I can make an exception. Seeing you work so hard and get on so well with everyone this week has convinced me that you deserve it and I can trust you. I'll make an exception and pay you in advance. Check your bank account later this evening and make sure the payment comes through. Let me know if there are any issues. Really, Bob? Oh, that's so great to hear. Thank you so much, man. I'm so grateful you trust me. I promise you won't regret it. Also, this is just a one-off thing. My mom was badly injured and I needed the money urgently to pay her bills. That's why I had to ask you for an advance, even though it was so soon after I started working here. I'm honestly so grateful to you for this job and your faith in me. I promise I'll continue to work hard and prove you made the right choice. Don't mention it. You're already doing enough. Don't wear yourself out. You're doing a great thing by taking care of your mom. I really respect it. Thanks for the kind words, boss. I'll see you at my next shift.
Mark? I just found $900 in your drawer. Where did you get this kind of money from? Is it your salary from your part-time job that you started recently?
Wait, what? How did you find that, Lisa? Were you going through my stuff without my permission again?
I was just looking for my checkbook that I had lost, and that's when I spotted a little wallet I didn't recognize. That's why I'm asking you. If you already got paid for your part-time job, don't you think you should treat me to a meal to celebrate or something? I am your wife, you know. I can call my mom and my sister Sophie, too. You should buy us all something nice now you've got some cash. They'll want some pocket money for shopping and other spending, too, so don't forget to set some money aside for that. It feels good to finally have a husband that earns something. All my friends don't have to work like I do, and I was getting fed up of it.
I already told you that the money I'm earning is all to pay my mom's hospital bills. I'm definitely not earning this money to spend on you or your family. You were the one who told me to stop spending and earn my own money to help my family. Why would I spend my hard-earned cash on your mom and little sister?
What are you talking about? When did I tell you not to spend money? I would never say something like that. So you're saying that you needed the money for your mom's hospital bills? You should have said so. I don't understand why you didn't tell me.
I tried to tell you, but you didn't give me the chance to talk. I doubt you even would have lent me the money anyway.
I probably would have lent it to you if it was an emergency. I can't believe that you think of me that way. I told you I didn't have any money either at the time. Even so, I would absolutely have given you the money if I knew it was for medical bills.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's done now. I'll pay for it all by myself with the money I earn. Anyway, don't touch my money. I don't have extra that I can use on you.
Okay, fine. I won't touch it now. Can I borrow some of it, though, if something urgent comes up? Like if there's some kind of emergency? I'll pay you back, obviously. I just want to ask you this just in case something happens in the future.
If you need cash in a hurry, then get it from your own bank. I don't understand why you'd need to take it from me. You work a full-time job without having to do anything at home. I do absolutely everything, including taking care of the kids. I thought you promised that you'd take care of the finances because you didn't think that you were suited to becoming a housewife. That's why I sacrificed my career and decided to stay home. Recently, you failed to support our family financially, and that's why I had to start working again. I'm telling you, you better not touch my money. Keep your hands off.
Jeez, you've only got $900 and you're already being so stingy and arrogant. No need to guard your cash so defensively. Fine, I won't touch your money. Hello, Mark. We need to talk about something.
Oh, hi, Janet. It's rare for you to message me like this. What do you need to talk to me about today?
Aren't you meant to be at work right now?
Actually, I'm at home right now, preparing dinner for Lisa and our kids. I finished my shift a little earlier. I had no idea that you knew about my job, though.
Lisa told me that you had started working the other day. I was kind of surprised to hear that you were able to start working. I know your kids are young and you're taking care of Lisa, but you seem to have a lot of free time for a stay-at-home dad. I can't believe that you had the time to find an extra job. I really think that you should be spending more time and effort cooking and cleaning the house. You must really be slacking if you're able to work like this.
Janet, I didn't start working because I had extra time. I haven't been slacking with any of the housework. I needed some money urgently for something, so I had no choice but to get a part-time job at a local restaurant. Besides, I only work while the children are at kindergarten. Once I pick them up, I focus on them completely. I only work for a few hours in the middle of the day, and sometimes on weekends, so the kids are still well taken care of. There's really no need for you to be worried about it.
Fine, I guess you do have a brain and a conscience. I trust that you are taking care of the family. Are you earning a monthly salary then?
Yes, I just received my first paycheck a few days ago, actually.
Seriously, though, what are you even doing with it? I don't understand why you have to leave the kids and go out to earn money. Also, I can't believe you got paid and didn't even offer to send me a bit. A gift or some money would have been nice.
Excuse me? Janet, why would I have to tell you when I got paid? It's got nothing to do with you at all. I also don't see why I should be giving you any money at all.
Well, we're family, so you should be sending me financial support. I never mentioned this up till now because you had no earnings. Plus, Sophie's card debts need paying, so you should think of her too. You have to take care of your family first. You'll never use all that money by yourself. The fact that you didn't even tell Lisa about the money is very disturbing. You just hid it in your drawer and hoped nobody would find out about it. It's so selfish of you. You really need to learn to share.
Janet, I wasn't hiding the money. I just put it somewhere safe. I don't know why she even mentioned this to you. That was a private conversation we had, and you shouldn't have been dragged into it like this. Besides, I know for a fact that Lisa has sent you plenty of money this month already. You shouldn't need any more money from me. I also know that she paid off Sophie's credit card debt as she doesn't work. I didn't get any of the money she received from her bonus this month because she sent it all to you instead of spending it on things we actually need. I don't know why you're telling me I should be giving you money too, on top of the money you get from her. I really wish that she'd start putting more of the money into our living expenses.
Goodness me. How rude you are! How dare you speak to me like that? What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Why should Lisa give you the bonus she worked so hard to earn? It's her job, so she should get to spend the money how she likes. I can understand why she wanted to take care of me and Sophie first. She's a very kind and caring daughter, after all. Are you jealous that Lisa takes such good care of Sophie or something? You don't deserve any of her hard-earned money.
Janet, please stop being so ridiculous. She should be paying for most of our living costs, but I've had to cover a lot of it with my savings when I don't even work right now. She was the one that asked me to quit my job and take care of the kids and housework. I really needed the money to pay off my mother's medical bills this month. She had a bad accident recently and had to have surgery. That's why I decided to work. I never would have had to work if Lisa had been doing her job and paid for the living expenses. Then I'd actually have some savings left.
Seriously? What a crazy story. I'd rather you just told me you hated the idea of giving us money than making up these excuses. It's absolutely pathetic of you. You'd better send Sophie $400 before I get even more mad about this. Quickly! There's a new bag that she wants to buy, and she's sulking because she doesn't have the money for it.
Janet, why would I give my hard-earned money to my sister-in-law? It doesn't make any sense at all. She's old enough to get her own part-time job if she needs cash so badly. I think it's about time you start telling her to get a job. You're just too easy on her. She spends way too much anyway. How can you stand by and let her be so wasteful and careless? It's very clear that she has some spending and discipline problems. It's so unfair of you to even think about asking me for money with this situation I'm in. I can't even tell you how upset I am about how you're speaking to me. Please don't try to boss me around like this.
What? I don't understand. What did I do wrong? You're being so self-centered about this. It's so typical of you. If you made even a small effort to get closer with Sophie, you wouldn't think twice about giving her some money. You just don't think of her as your family because you never tried to get to know her. Just you wait. I'm going to tell Lisa about how you spoke to me today. Maybe you wouldn't feel this way if you had a decent career like any other man. Gosh, why did she choose to get married to you?
I really hate when you guys use the fact that I'm a house husband against me. She was the one that asked me to do this for the sake of the family. Oh, so now you're just gonna ignore me? Fine, I see how it is.
Did you talk with my mom earlier today? She was so mad and she called me and told me everything about how you refused to send them any money from your paycheck. Don't you think you're being too selfish about this? Don't you think you should give a bit of money to Sophie now that you have some saved up? I can't believe you kept refusing when she asked so politely. It's so mean of you. I've had to find a side hustle to pay off Sophie's credit card. Her debts are starting to pile up. I can't believe that you said you wouldn't help, even though you know her situation. You even had the money this time around. You'll end up paying for being so greedy about this. It'll come back to bite you in the backside. Just you wait. Send Sophie the money you have left from your paycheck before my mom gets even more upset about this.
Do you even realize what you're trying to ask me to do? Sophie's card bills are her own responsibility. She should have spent her money more wisely and saved up a bit. She's at the age where she should have started working as well. Why do you keep letting the people around her solve all her problems? How do you expect her to learn? She'll just keep acting like this without thinking. How will she learn how to manage her money if you keep bailing her out?
How could you say that about my family? She's a very important person to me. Of course I'm gonna take care of her. She's not just my sister. She's also your sister-in-law. You need to care for her more as well. I can't believe you would punish her like this. She's so pretty and sweet, so you really should make more of an effort with her. Everyone else always says how lovely she is. I don't want my husband to be the kind of person who says such unkind things about her. It's really not very generous or open-minded of you.
It's not unkind. You and I both know Sophie has problems with her spending habits. If you can't deal with hearing the truth, don't come asking me to give her money. She keeps spending so thoughtlessly. Why should I have to help her out and pay her bills? If she can't afford them, that's not my fault and not my problem. Also, you were saying you wouldn't help my mother pay her hospital bills because she's not your family. By that logic, Sophie isn't my family either. I don't see why I should have to help out.
Hey, I may not have helped your mom this time, but I've done plenty for her over the past few years. Besides, I'm a working adult and Sophie is still young. I should continue to support her. Your mom can just work herself. No company is going to hire her if she has no experience or qualifications. You can't expect her to go find a job just like that.
What are you talking about? That makes zero sense. I could just as easily say that my mother is old and frail so no one would hire her. Sophie is young and healthy. She can work if she really wanted to do that. She's not a child anymore. She needs to stop overspending all the time and start looking for a job.
You know Sophie has no one who will help her apart from me. Why are you trying to compare her situation with your mom's? If you don't want to send money to my family, then just say so. Stop trying to justify your selfishness. I don't even know who you are now that you've earned some cash. You would never have behaved like this in the past. I guess money really does ruin people. You've turned into such a selfish pig. You're really not going to give your own sister-in-law any money? When you know she's struggling with her debts. I can say for sure that this is going to come back to bite you in the future. If you, your mother, or your brother need help in the future, I certainly won't lend them a single cent. You'll regret this later for sure.
I haven't behaved in a way I should be ashamed of at all. I think that everything that I said to you today is totally fair. Don't you dare try to steal any of the money I worked so hard for.
Wow. You work for a few weeks and become a completely rotten human being. You never should have found a part-time job in the first place. Just stay at home and be the house husband that you chose to become.
I didn't choose this life. I had no choice because you're not suited to do any of the housework. Hey, and welcome. Oh, wait, what? What are you guys doing here today?
Hello there, Mark. So, this is where you work. There's not as many customers as I expected. I heard that you were working at a popular restaurant. Doesn't really seem that way at all.
It's so dark and smelly. It smells like burnt food in here. Oh, hey, Mark. I heard you got paid in advance when you first started working here. Seems like your boss is very flexible. I really could do with a job that pays in advance like this place. Excuse me, where's the manager? Can I start working here too? I want to start working here as I need some money pretty much immediately.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe I know you. Mark, what's going on? I told you not to tell anyone about our arrangement. I can't have all my staff asking for an advance as it's not something that we usually do. Who are you, anyway? Why do you think it's okay to come in here and insult my restaurant like that? Mark, is this your family?
Oh, so you must be the owner. Yes, we are his family. I'm his mother-in-law, Janet. I'm sure you've heard all about me. I'll have you know that he didn't give us any money when he got his first paycheck from you. He just hid the money away in his drawer and kept it all for himself like the selfish little man he is. I heard that it was a pretty decent amount of money, so we came here to see what kind of place he works at. It looks like the restaurant is low class, as I expected. It looks like a real dodgy place in here. I don't like the smell or the interior.
Janet, please keep your voice down. The other customers can hear you. Also, that's no way to speak to the business owner. Please stop. You're embarrassing me. Could you guys show a little more respect? I also didn't expect you guys to ever come here at all.
Mark! I thought your kids were still in elementary school. Aren't you busy with housework? Young kids are a lot of work and a huge responsibility, you know. Why did you start working in this nasty restaurant? It's so nasty that it might be bad for your family's health. It doesn't look like the customers here have much money to spend either. I bet you don't get any decent tips.
Sophie, please be quiet and leave if this is all you're gonna do. I'm so sorry, everyone. She's still young. She doesn't know what she's saying. Please, go back to your meals.
Well, now that we've got everyone's attention, I have something to say. This man here abandons his kids so he can come to work here every day. You know, he just leaves them on their own all day. It's so irresponsible. He also won't give us any money, even though we keep on asking him for more. It's not fair at all.
Janet, why are you lying like that? I can't believe that you guys are actually doing this to me. You know how well I take care of my children. They're my pride and joy. I told you the reason I started working here was because of an emergency. My mom got hurt and I had to help cover her medical bills for surgery and her hospital stay. She fractured her back in a bunch of places.
You're having a laugh. My daughter always gives you the money she earns. Why on earth would you need any more? You're just desperate for money. That's why you work here. Stop being so greedy! Mom, look! He's going all red in the face. Looks like he's embarrassed by this.
What the hell are you two here to do? You're both adults, for goodness sake. Stop it. Aren't you ashamed to behave like this in front of the other customers? This is a public place. You're making a fool of yourselves. We can talk about this later. Just get out, now! Boss, I'm so sorry. How can I ever make amends? Their behavior was totally unacceptable, I know. I'll leave now and make sure they both go home as well. I promise they won't bother you again. I'm really, truly sorry for my family's actions and for having to leave early today. It's okay. My wife is helping with serving today, so I have some extra hands to help out. You can go take an early leave today. You know they were being unfair, right? They don't seem like good people to me. You really should try to distance yourself from them. Anyway, just head on home. We can talk about this another time. I'm sure that you need to collect your thoughts. I will, thank you. I'm so sorry about this. I promise that it won't happen ever again. I'll explain everything to you later once I've calmed down. Okay, take care. You guys are both unbelievable! Why did you come to my workplace earlier? That was so embarrassing! I can't believe you asked me for money in front of my boss. You even started talking about me getting an advance even though I'd been told to keep it secret. Now my boss has lost his trust in me. You even started shouting about it in front of the other staff and the customers. That must have been so humiliating for my boss. I was so ashamed of how you were behaving in front of the customers and my boss. I truly wished I could just sink into the ground and disappear. You should both be ashamed of yourselves.
Really? We didn't do anything bad. I only asked you to give Sophie some money now that you're working. I don't see why you're making a big deal of this.
I heard you were earning reasonably well, but you weren't listening to me when I asked you to give us some cash. That's why I came to find out the truth. I wanted to find out the reason why you were being so stingy. It turns out the restaurant had barely any customers. The place was basically empty. Looks like it's going through a rough patch. I expect you'll get fired soon when they run out of money.
Mark! The restaurant was so dark and it smelled so bad. I'm not surprised that there was basically no one there. It suits you well, though. You fit in really well with the grimy place. Is that money you hid in your drawer from working there? The money that my sister Lisa found? That's so funny! It must suck earning your money while working there. Either way, I should still get some of the money you're earning. Send me some right now. Hiding it away for yourself is just so selfish. It's only fair now that you have a source of income. I have this bag that I really want to buy.
What on earth are you two doing? Do you just hate me or something? I could have been fired because of what you guys did earlier. Sophie, you insulted the restaurant in front of the manager and said some secrets that you shouldn't have in public. Do you really think that's an acceptable thing to say to me? You should apologize right now. I'm working to try to help my family because Lisa wouldn't help my mother-in-law with her medical expenses. And Janet, did you come and cause a scene knowing I'd be more likely to get fired? Are you trying to make me lose my job? How could you do that to me? I'm only working because I need the money. How could you behave like that when you know my situation?
All of you need to be quiet and calm down. Mark, you need to stop blaming them for this. Your boss is really gonna hate you after what happened today. Especially because he trusted you and paid you in advance. It's really not very professional of you to leak that. Just quit in the morning and be done with it. Go back to being a house husband. If you're going to keep working, you're going to have to give Sophie a regular allowance. That's the rules.
Lisa, are you being serious right now? Are you saying that if I continue to work, I have no choice but to give your sister money and pay her bills? That's crazy. She gets to buy what she wants and doesn't have to work either. That's crazy. You're just going to accept the fact that your mom and sister came all the way to my work to bother me. They were so loud and disruptive and made me look like a lying idiot in front of my boss. Why won't you listen to me and try to understand my situation? I've held back so much for so long. I've always tried staying quiet, and I've never caused you guys any trouble at all. I just can't live like this anymore. You can't treat me like this. I'm divorcing you. I'm divorcing you, and I'm going to start living my own life. I can't even look at any of you right now. I'm leaving.
Hey! Where are you going? Are you really going to leave me here like this? There's no way you'll divorce me. You could never do it. You wouldn't last a day on your own. How will you live? If we divorce, you won't be able to pay your bills. How will you raise the kids alone?
Just leave him already. He'll realize his mistake soon enough. We've just damaged his ego. He's lashing out because he knows he can't leave and survive on his own. He's probably embarrassed because he's a man and doesn't have any earnings.
How can he even have any pride left when he works in such a dirty, dark restaurant? Mark! What the hell is going on? First you take the kids and now you're saying you will never come back? How are you even paying for things? Are you really going to file for divorce? I thought you were just saying that because you were upset in the moment.
Yes, I told you. It's been unbearable to live with you for so long, and I won't do it to myself anymore. I'll raise the kids on my own. I've basically been doing it alone this whole time anyway. You would never help me cook or clean or bathe them at all.
Are you crazy, Mark? Why are you talking about getting a divorce all of a sudden? If you get divorced, who will cook Lisa's dinner from now on? Who will do her laundry? She can't possibly do it all by herself. She never learned how to.
Janet, I'm not a chef, and I'm not a dry cleaner. Why do you think I should take care of her like a child? She's a grown adult with a job. She should be able to take care of herself. I never want to be bossed around and taken for granted like that ever again. I was treated like a housemaid the entire time. I don't see why you can't understand my side of things. She wouldn't help with the kids, she would never give me any money, and she never appreciated all the hard work I put in taking care of the house. I want to live my own life from now on, doing the things I want to do. I want to earn my own money and raise my children the way I want to, and be able to give my mother money when she needs my help.
What do you mean, your own life? Don't be so ridiculous. You got married to Lisa, my beautiful daughter. You don't even have to work a job on top of that. What more could you want? Just be happy living as a house husband. Many other adults wish they could just stay at home all day like you do. I mean, Lisa won't have any regrets if you two get divorced because she hasn't done anything wrong. In fact, I'm sure that she can do so much better than you. You, on the other hand, will be so miserable and suffer so much. I know you'll end up regretting it. This is your final warning. Exactly. If we get divorced, you're the only one who will struggle. You need me to earn money to support the family. You could only stay at home because I was working and paying the bills the entire time. Stop talking about divorce and just bring the kids home. We can leave this all in the past and just move on from your stupid mistake.
What are you talking about? I didn't get any money from you even when we were married. I paid for most of the living costs with my savings. Why shouldn't I divorce you? I can absolutely survive on my own. I've already got a job and I've been raising our kids by myself up till now anyway. Life will be easier for me without you around.
Wait, you can't just get a divorce from me like this. I don't wanna. You used to do all the cooking, the cleaning, and the laundry. Who will do all of that if you get a divorce from me?
Do it yourself. You're an adult, Lisa. You shouldn't need someone to do all your chores for you.
You've really gone mad, Mark. How is Lisa supposed to do all that? She would never have time to learn how to do everything for herself. She works a full-time job right now. Don't you dare file for divorce. Lisa would struggle so much. I won't let you do that to her.
I'm hiring a lawyer tomorrow. I told you, I've made my decision and I'm sticking to it. It will get complicated if we can't come to an agreement amicably. I suggest that you agree to this divorce. I hope you agree that a clean break is the best option. For us and for the kids. I'm putting my phone down now. I've heard enough of this. My decision is already made.
Why are you being like this, Mark? You've got the life that basically no man can ever have. Usually it's the man's job to work. I'm doing that for you.
My life will only change for the better if I get the divorce from you. You and your mother have never treated me with kindness and never made any effort to welcome me into the family. Also, I won't give up on my own dreams. I'm dead serious about this. I wouldn't live with you for even one more day. I deserve better than this dead-end life.
Mom, what should I do? Should I just agree to a divorce to make things easier? I can't believe you're doing this, Mark.
You should find a lawyer too. We will both need representation. This is a legal matter now, so I won't be communicating with you guys directly. My lawyer will be in touch.
Wow, you really are so cheap and shallow. I can't believe you're going to file for a divorce over Lisa not lending you some money.
Hey man, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. How does it feel to be a manager now? Are you proud of yourself? You really have accomplished so much in the past few months. I'm so grateful, Bob. I really am. I never thought I'd get an opportunity like this so soon. I do have a lot more responsibility now, though. I've got to stay disciplined. It's a great opportunity to push myself and really develop my skills. Also, the salary increase is great too. It'll be great to have some more money to spend on my kids. This is all thanks to you. You always work so hard and do such a good job. I knew I could trust you with a managing role, even though you haven't been here long. I had kinda decided I would do this after seeing you work your first week. I could see that you were a very capable person. I hope you'll help our restaurant flourish and become even more successful. We've already come so far. Who knows what this place could become with you in charge? Wait, should I start calling you boss too? Now that I can leave you in charge here, I can focus on my second restaurant. Of course not. You're still my boss, man. Just treat me the same as always. Oh, and boss, I finally got divorced from Lisa. I feel so free and relieved now I'm single and independent. I took a while to get to this point, but I know that it's all gonna be worth it. I also found a great childcare center for my kids. They love going there while I'm working, and I finally feel comfortable being away from them. It's a place that I can really trust. I really am so sorry again about the time my ex-mother-in-law and ex-sister-in-law came into the restaurant. It was so sudden, and there was no way I could have stopped them. I still feel really guilty about it to this day. Problems in my private life shouldn't have been brought up at work like that. I hate that you had to see that. I really am so sorry. Don't worry about it at all. I know it wasn't your fault. You've always been such an amazing employee. I would never blame what happened that day on you. Janet should have been grateful to have such a kind and dependable son-in-law like you. It was totally out of line for them to come all the way to your workplace to do that. I can't believe they thought you should share your earnings with them. That's just such a selfish and self-centered way of thinking. You did the right thing filing for the divorce. It was so unfortunate that you were part of that family. I'm glad you left them and are free of them now. I'm also relieved you found such a great place for the kids to go while you work. Everything has worked out so well. I'm so happy for you. I had such a great lawyer. It's all thanks to him. He got the divorce finalized so quickly. I'm glad it didn't become a huge ordeal like I thought it would. It was an expensive process, but since you were able to give me another advance, it was possible for me to leave her at last. Thank you again. You've been such a huge help and support to me. I'm glad that I'm going to be able to continue to work under you. My mom has also decided to move in with me, so she can watch my children in the evenings while I'm at work. Everything has worked out so well. I am so happy. So don't worry about giving me extra shifts, by the way. My mom loves to spend time with the kids if I need to work some more. Oh, really? That sounds perfect. I was hoping that I could increase your hours now that you're going to be running the place. I still can't believe that I lucked out on a guy like you. You really should be working for a much larger company. You're like the ideal role model of a businessman. I guess you were just too kind and became a house husband. Just let me know if you ever need any help from me. I'll do my best to provide what's needed for you. I will, boss. Thank you so much. I promise I'll work hard and show you that you made the right choice. Sounds good. I look forward to seeing you run the place.
Hey, Mark. What are you up to right now? I know you saved up enough to start your own business, but I think you're overworking yourself. It's getting so late. Make sure you get enough sleep. Running a restaurant should be busy enough for you.
Oh, it's already 11 p.m. Yeah, I lost track of time getting everything ready for my new business. I was on the phone with someone about running a baby products website. I want to sleep, but I just have a little more that I need to get done tonight. The website is almost ready and running. I want to get it up before I go to bed. I want to start selling the baby products as soon as possible.
Okay. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself. I feel like you're overworking yourself these past few months. Don't forget you have work early in the morning tomorrow.
I know, Mom. I'll just work for 2 more hours, then I'll sleep. I am tired, you're right, but I've had such good reactions from people about the store. It's really motivated me. You don't need to worry about me at all.
Honestly, you seem so much brighter than before. I don't worry about you so much these days. Let me know if I can help with anything.
You're doing more than enough for me already. I'm so grateful that you're taking care of the kids with me. You really should just take care of yourself. Your health is the most important thing to me. It's late. You should go to sleep. The restaurant job is great, but I know that I'm gonna need my own business to succeed if I want to give the kids a good education in the future. I'm a single father, after all.
I know that you're gonna do great. Sleep tight. I'll be off to bed then.
Mom, I'm home!
Oh, Mark, you're finally home. The kids have been wanting to see you all day. When you said how much work you had left to do, I was so worried about you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stress you out. I also know that I should be spending more time at home. I'm sure things will calm down in a few more months. We've just had so many orders recently for the baby products. I had to hire 4 more part-time workers, and we were still short-staffed. The new products that I designed have become a real success. I'm so happy about how well the site is doing. I don't even mind working through the night.
Hey, Dad. I'm glad that your work is going so well. I think that we should order some pizza to celebrate. I love pepperoni pizza. Hi, Dad. I'm glad your work is busy, but you should think of your health as well. You'll get sick if you work too much. I also want pizza.
You guys must be starving. I promise I'll try to spend more time at home once things calm down a little. I'll be right onto it. I'll get us a pizza each. How does that sound? Also, Mom, I got you a present for always taking care of these two. I brought presents for the both of you as well. Go ahead and open them up.
Wow, what is this? This is the bag that I've always said that I wanted. I know how stupidly expensive this thing is. Thank you so much. I never even imagined I'd be able to own this.
Mom, it's all thanks to you that my business is going so well. I never could have dreamed of this life if you didn't take care of Spencer and Macy. I can give you money to spend on whatever you want, and we can eat delicious food and buy expensive clothes whenever we want to. That's how well my business is doing.
Thank you, darling, really. I'm just so happy that you managed to turn your life around like this. But just remember, the business is doing well because you've worked so hard. Don't worry about me taking care of the cleaning. I still feel great considering my age. You focus on your career for now.
Thanks. I'll try to help out with the housework once things start calming down a little more.
Okay, deal. Either way, I still have a lot of freedom these days. You allowed me to quit my job, and taking care of the kids is like a treat to me. It makes me so happy to see your business become so successful and your children grow up so well.
I'm happy too, Grandma. I'm happy because you're happy. Also, Dad, I really love this gift. I've always wanted this pack of cards. All my friends play it. I'm gonna go trade some with my friends tomorrow. That's for my gift, Dad. I've wanted this camera for a while now. I'm gonna be a cameraman when I'm older.
That's great. I'm glad you're all pleased with your presents. Now let's eat lots of delicious pizza and enjoy our free time together. I finally have a day off from work tomorrow. We can even watch a movie as a family.
Sounds great.
Mark, we need to talk. It's kinda urgent.
Oh, hey, Lisa. What's the matter? I thought we promised that we wouldn't keep in contact after the divorce. Also, why have you been so late with child support payments recently? Didn't my lawyer tell you there was a payment deadline at the end of every month?
Well, that's the reason why I decided to contact you. I wanted to let you know that it's gonna be difficult for me to pay you child support money this month. Actually, it's going to be difficult for me every month. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pay you at all from now on.
You're legally required to pay child support. What do you mean you can't do it? We agreed to these terms when we got the divorce. You can't really just back out of it.
Mark, just listen to me. I have my reasons. Me and Sophie started a business together after the divorce, so I quit my old job at my previous company and we took out a loan. One of her friends told us that he'd help us start a dropshipping business with us. Unfortunately, I think it was all a scam. He took all the money we loaned out and just disappeared. I had even put all my savings into starting up this business.
What? You trusted your sister and her friend with all your money? I can't believe that you even quit your job for this. You had a pretty well-paying job, didn't you?
It wasn't just me that took out loans either. Sophie took a whole bunch of loans from multiple different companies too. We're both in a huge amount of debt right now. I have to pay it all back, but I can't afford it all. My mom sold her house and we all had to move into a tiny apartment room, but we still haven't managed to pay off all the debt. This apartment we moved into is so old and falling apart.
This just seems so ridiculous. How could you trust Sophie's friend with all that money? Most dropshipping businesses are a scam anyway. Okay, I understand your situation. You can take your time paying the child support this month. Pay me once you manage to find a job. If I were you, I'd start looking for a job immediately.
Mark, can't you give me some money? I can't live life with so much debt.
Why should I do that? You're my ex-wife that treated me like a housemaid. Even if I had money, I'd never give it to you or your family. Especially now that we're divorced. I want to have nothing to do with you guys. I owe you nothing after the way you treated me. Besides, I don't have much money either.
Don't lie to me like that. I heard that your business has been a huge success.
I saw our kids not long ago, and they told me about all the presents you give them.
I've earned enough to buy them gifts for special occasions. It's not like I buy them something every month. I only started this company a short while back. I am investing most of the money back into the company, so I don't have that much money I can spend on me. I still expect you to pay me child support, by the way.
I can't believe you're still asking me for money when you obviously have money already. You're being so stingy and selfish again. I can tell with the gifts that the kids got that you earn a good amount. I don't see why I should give you any money from now on.
I can't believe that you're making assumptions like this based on the gifts I gave them. You shouldn't care about how much I earn anyway. It's still your obligation to pay the child support money. It doesn't matter if I'm dirt poor or a millionaire. You still owe me money. Your situation is unfortunate, but you just have to figure it out. I managed to build up my career out of nowhere. You can do the same too. I also don't want you contacting me directly from now on. We're divorced now. All you need to do is send the child support money to the account that I specified.
I can't believe how harsh you're being about this. Do you not realize just how cornered I am right now? I know our marriage didn't work out, but do you really have to force me to pay you all this child support money? That's just too mean. Neither Sophie or my mom have any source of income either.
Why do I still have to hear you complain like this even when we're divorced? You only have yourself to blame for the stupid decision that you managed to make. Hurry up and go find a new job so that you can start paying me back.
Mark, can you let me see the kids for a bit this weekend? It's probably the last time I'll be able to see them. I don't know how much Lisa told you, but we decided to move house. I'm gonna finalize the sale of my house, so it's the last time I'm gonna be in this city.
I heard that Lisa and Sophie took out loans to start a dropshipping business with her friend. She also told me that it ended up being a scam and that you had to sell your house. I didn't realize you guys were moving so far away, though.
I never thought I'd see the day when I would have to sell my own home. I can't believe that Sophie made Lisa quit her job and take out all those loans. How could the two of them fail so badly at life? Neither of them have any source of income at this point.
You guys are strangers to me, so I really don't want to be talking, but let me give you one final piece of advice. You guys have spoiled Sophie. That's why she fell for such an obvious scam like this. Earning money isn't an easy thing to do. I hope this will make Sophie sort herself out. I'm sure the day will come when she pays off your debts and you can all live happily together. You just have to be patient. Also, I guess you can see the kids before you have to move. I did promise you could see them once in a while. I'll text you again to sort out a time then.
Oh, wait, hold on, Mark. I heard that your business has been really successful. I've actually missed you a little ever since you and Lisa got a divorce.
Well, I'm earning just enough to support me and my children. That's about all I feel comfortable telling you.
Hey, if you start earning enough to support the children, could you send me some money? I don't think Lisa is going to be able to send me my monthly allowance for a while now. I always took care of you as your mother-in-law, right? This could be a way you repay me. Even though the two of you are divorced, you were married once. We're still family, right? You should help us, seeing as we're going through some tough times right now. We're all basically still family.
Family. Even if we hadn't gotten divorced, you never treated me like I was part of the family. You, Lisa, and Sophie never thought of me as part of the family at all. I was just a convenient housemaid in your eyes. Even when my mom hurt herself and had to go into hospital to have surgery, I was all alone. I even had to find a part-time job while still doing everything around the house. You never helped me when I was struggling a single time. Then when I did earn some money myself, you told me to give it to Sophie for some idiotic reason. Don't you dare ask me to help you out now. I would never give you any money or help. I want to cut all of you out of my life completely. It's your own daughter's irresponsible spending that got you into this mess. I warned you about it. I always said she was thoughtless and needed a lot more discipline from you guys. Lisa was a fool to trust her knowing that she had no financial sense as well. She really should have just kept working her job instead of quitting to start up a company like that. Why should I help her fix her own stupid mistake? I'm still gonna be asking her to pay me child support, by the way.
Fine then! You useless idiot! I hope that you and your stupid business rots in hell! Don't
Don't forget that I have the right to see my grandchildren! Yeah, I know that. I'll drop them off the day after tomorrow. Kids, we've arrived at the shopping mall now. You both enjoy the day with Grandma Janet. I'll come back and pick you guys up in a bit. Oh, wait, Mark. Hold on a second. Hello, Janet. I was going to just drop the kids off and leave. What do you want? This car! How could you possibly afford such an expensive model? This car is the car I bought with the money I earned from running my own business. Why do you ask? A car is basically a necessity when living in this area. I thought that you said that your business was doing kinda well. How did you afford this fancy car? It's not even been a year since you started, right? No, it's not been long since I started the business, so I'm not yet earning as much as I want to one day. I'm still successful that I can buy a nice car if I want, though. Anyway, I'm busy and don't really have the time to be talking to you like this. You're serious? The business is doing so well that you can just buy a new car like this? How did you do it? How did you turn from a house husband who stayed at home all day watching the kids to starting such a successful business? Sophie and Lisa failed miserably when they tried to do that.
Mom, stop talking like that so loudly. The kids will hear you.
Wait, hold on a minute. Mark! Is this your car? Why are you driving such an expensive car around?
Wait, what? Is this fancy car really yours, Mark? Well, this is such an expensive model, too. What's going on, Mark? Did you borrow it from a friend to show off to us now that we're broke? You're just here to rub it in our face, aren't you?
It's my car. Why on earth would you think I would do that? I worked hard to earn enough to buy this. Would you guys please just take the kids to the mall? I have some work to attend. I'm gonna be back as soon as possible, as I don't really trust you guys with them. How is something like this happening? You were meant to be just like a housemaid taking care of my Lisa. I can't believe I had to sell my house and we're still in so much debt. What kind of bad luck is this? I can't believe that you lied to me like this. You just said that you were working a part-time job at a restaurant. I didn't expect things to end up like this at all. When did I lie? I really was working at a restaurant when I was with you. I started up the business after I parted ways with you. Although I did plan it all very far in advance. I didn't just spend my time taking care of the kids and doing the housework. I did a lot of studying so that I could start up a business like this one day.
I can't believe this. We took out so many loans and it still wasn't enough. On the other hand, you started up a company that's so successful that you can buy a fancy car. How did you do it? The world is so unfair.
Sophie, please keep quiet. You should learn how to run a business from Mark. This is a great opportunity for you guys. Mark, you must be tired after driving so far. Why don't you come grab a coffee with us in the shopping mall? We could even grab a late lunch if that works for you. Please, just tell Lisa and Sophie your top tips for starting a business. I need them to earn money for me. Also, could you give me a little spending money? It's obvious that you're loaded with money. In fact, how about you and Lisa get back together? I'd be happy to have you as my son-in-law this time around. Janet, I am absolutely not getting remarried. I definitely don't want to be grabbing a coffee with you guys either. Stop asking me for all these favors. Look, my kids are waiting to go to the mall. Would you please go take care of them? You guys aren't going to be able to see them that often from now on. Okay, I'm off to work now. Goodbye. Hey, Mark. The kids are having a wonderful time at the mall. There's something I need to talk to you about. What did you want to say to me? I can't talk to you for long as I'm still at work. Get to the point.
Babe, actually, I've been thinking about you lately, and I really want another chance with you. To be honest, I wasn't earning that much while we were together. I just pretended in front of you that I was more successful than I really was. I wasn't earning enough to pay for most of our living expenses. I have so many regrets about how I acted. I never should have given so much money to my family either. Also, now I can see what a capable and intelligent man you are. I know right now I'm unemployed and broke, but I promise I'll get a job soon. Won't you trust me? Can you give me just one more chance? If you help me, I'll be able to get back on my feet even sooner. I'll even help take care of the kids. Please, let's get back together. I realized that it was a mistake forcing you to become a house husband.
Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? There's no way I would ever consider getting back together with you. I don't have any regrets about leaving you at all. My business is doing well, and I'm finally living the life I always wanted. Why should I give it up to help you now that you're broke? Keep dreaming. Besides, I'm doing a great job of raising the kids by myself. I also expect you to pay me the child support, by the way. I'm not gonna let you off the hook.
How could you reject me like this? You should know that I'm in such a terrible situation. That's it. I'm gonna do what I have to do.
What happened next was something that even I didn't expect. I came back to the shopping mall a few hours later to pick up the kids from Lisa and her family. However, none of them showed up no matter how long I waited. I kept on calling Lisa, but she didn't answer or pick up. An hour later, I received a text message from her saying that I needed to listen to her requests if I wanted the kids back. She basically decided to threaten me using our kids. Absolutely unbelievable. Her requests were as follows. I pay her $25,000 in cash immediately. I give up on receiving child support from her. I help her start up a business. She also texted me that she would hurt the kids if I didn't oblige. I was absolutely furious, but I decided to go along with her while also calling the police. The police officer calmed me down and told me to play along until the kids were safe. I told Lisa that I had the money she requested and met up with them. I handed them a briefcase of money and they gave my children back to me. As soon as I had drove off, the police came in and arrested Lisa, Sophie, and Janet. The last I heard, they were all put behind bars for extortion and threatening to hurt my children. I'm so glad that they're never going to be part of my life ever again. I never thought that my life would take such a huge turn over the past year, but I know for sure that there's a brighter future waiting for me.
Anna, do you have any idea where the cash I left in my drawer went? That was meant to be put towards our bills this month. There should have been close to $400. Did you take it by any chance? I need to go pay the bills later today.
Oh, yeah, I grabbed that to stock up on alcohol because we were running low in the house.
Why did you think that would be okay to do? You can't be wasting away all our money on alcohol like that. How many times do I have to warn you about this? Alcohol should be way lower on the list of our priorities. You need to pay me back immediately. That money was meant to be used for our living expenses.
You know I can't pay you back. I don't have the money. Also, don't tell me what I can do and what I can't do.
What about the money from your part-time job?
That money disappears on the day I get paid. This isn't my fault at all. If you don't want me taking the money, then don't leave it out where I can find it. You're the one at fault, so stop complaining about this.
It was in my personal drawer, for God's sake. That means that I didn't want you to take it. I expect you to pay me back when you get your next paycheck. Also, we're not doing that great financially, so I really need you to try cut down on your expenses. Especially because you don't contribute any money towards our living expenses at all. There's really no need for you to be buying so much alcohol.
Oh, please, just be quiet. You're completely ruining my mood. This shouldn't matter at all. All I did was buy some drinks. You're probably the biggest reason that I have to drink. You stress me out so damn much. Also, we're husband and wife. Who cares if I use some of your money?
This is a huge problem because this isn't the first time this has happened. It's not okay to take my money, even if we are husband and wife. Make sure that this never happens again. You really need to realize how big of a problem this actually is. Also, please try to help out with our living expenses. I don't know how many times that I've had to say this to you. You really need to get a hold of yourself. You have to start contributing more towards our finances, or we're not going to get by. How many times do I have to repeat this to get you to listen? I've worked a full-time job ever since we got married, and I've been putting the money on the table for us this entire time. On the other hand, you have barely worked or put any money towards our finances at all. I'd be fine with that if you did all the housework, but you don't seem to want to do that either. You don't contribute anything to this marriage at all, and I am tired of it.
Oh, here we go again with your endless rambling. I am really not in the mood for this. Please, could you just stop?
I have no intention of stopping because you don't seem to listen. You better listen to me this time because I am at my limits. I've had to do 90% of the housework while I earn all the money for this family. I'm getting old and I can't keep this up for much longer. My body is starting to ache and I feel like I'm just gonna break down any moment now. I thought that we agreed that you would work a part-time job and contribute some money towards our living expenses. Where's the money? It's already the end of the month.
So, you want me to send you money? Why though? I need the money to buy my daily bottle of wine. Working a part-time job is stressful for me. I don't want to just give up my hard-earned money.
You barely even work. It's just a couple of hours a week at the corner shop. How could that be so stressful? Also, you didn't send me any money last month either, so I had to pay for all of our expenses on a credit card. I really need you to start chipping in, or this isn't gonna work. I have been giving up my hard-earned money for years and years now. It's about time you made some sacrifices too.
Well, what do you want me to do about it? I don't have the money to chip in. Stop telling me to do something that is basically impossible for me.
Well, then you're gonna have to work more hours, or find a better job. If you want to keep buying alcohol, then do it after you've paid some money towards our expenses first.
I don't think I need to send you any money. Can't you do without it? Can't you just use your own money? You work a full-time job, don't you? I don't see why you seem to have a problem with this at all.
What do you mean? Of course I need you to contribute. I barely have any money saved up at all. I was paying for our son Mark's tuition for years, so that's where most of my savings went. You also seem to spend endless amounts of money every month, so it is impossible for me to save it up. I need you to start contributing in some other way or another. If you don't want to work, then please just do some of the housework. I'll try work extra hours if I don't have to do all of the housework anymore. I just need you to help out in one way or another.
Oh, I absolutely hate doing the housework, and you know that. Please don't try to ask me to do something that I don't want to do. That would be an unacceptable thing to do. I think you just need to be a bit more frugal with what you spend. Try to hold down your living costs if you're so worried about this. I really don't want to be giving you any money at all, to be honest. You're the man. You should be putting the money on the table.
I already try to cut down on my spendings. It's you that needs to live a little more frugal. Cut down on the alcohol and junk food. That would be a great start. Don't you realize how unfair our current marriage is for me? I have to do absolutely all the hard work.
There is no way I'm cutting either of those things out of my life. Also, everyone has difficulties in life. Stop making this sound so damn dramatic. It's really no big deal at all.
If you're not going to cut down on your spending, then you have to work to earn more. You can't keep spending our money like this if you're not going to earn it back. I'm going to break down one day if I keep having to work and do everything around the house. I need you to make a compromise and help me out. Please. If I break down and I can't work, it is over for us. We don't have any other income. Don't you see how bad of a situation this is?
I already do plenty for you. Don't you remember whose house this is? It's mine. My parents passed it down to me, and this is what I contribute. It's obvious that you should be doing the housework and earning the money for us.
Are you being serious? This house wasn't just given to you. You didn't do anything to earn it. Also, I didn't want to live here, but you insisted that we move in and I obliged. The loan wasn't even fully paid here either, so it's draining a lot of our money too. I personally think that this is terrible property to own. You need to contribute something else to our marriage.
Oh, please, just be quiet. Just let me live my life how I want. Now that Mark's become an adult, I just want to enjoy life. Let me drink in peace. It's the first time in forever that I'm completely free.
You're saying that like you raised him. You barely did any of that either. I was the one that mostly raised him. You didn't act like a mother to him a single time. You were always hungover or drinking outside and didn't care for him at all. Whenever we tried to go out as a family, you were always too hungover to get out of bed. Me and Mark always used to go to places without you. You really need to change the way you think about this whole issue. I'm really not happy here at all. Something has to change soon.
I am not going to change. I absolutely hate being told what I can and can't do. It makes me feel like a slave.
Look, I'm really not asking you for much, you know? I don't know what else to say. I need you to either work or help out with the living costs, or do the housework so that I can focus on my job. We're doing pretty bad financially, and we need to make some changes to get by. It would also be nice if I could have a life as well, you know? I'm currently working and then doing the housework all day. I don't have time for anything else. I'd like to go out with my friends to play golf from time to time, you know? I haven't been able to go for years as I'm constantly busy.
Oh, I've had enough of you arguing with me. I absolutely hate my part-time job, so I'm gonna quit. My coworkers are just so annoying. You've managed to earn money for us by yourself till today, so there shouldn't be a problem in the future. Just control your spending better. There, problem solved. Now would you just leave me alone?
You can't be serious about this. Do you seriously think that this is fair on me? You need to calm down and rethink this. Quitting your job is not an option. It's difficult for you to find a new job with your resume.
I don't really care about how you feel about this. You're the one that decided to get married to me. I didn't force you to do that. If you're worried about our finances, then you need to go and earn money yourself. You need to stop depending on me for that. It's not my job to look after you like this. You're a grown man, not a child.
What a stupid thing to say. I'm the one that's taking care of you. You're being a lot worse than a spoiled kid right now. Also, I'm not asking you to do anything outrageous at all. I'm just asking for a tiny bit of help. That is all.
Well, tough. I don't feel like helping you out at all right now. You're all alone in this.
So you're not gonna give me any money or help out with the housework then? I am not asking a lot from you at all.
No, I told you that I don't want to do either. Don't ever ask me this again. I wish that you'd stop stressing me out like this. That's it. I'm done with this conversation. I need a drink.
Oh, here we go again. Alcohol is always your answer. I told you that you need to work on this. If you can cut down on your drinking, everything is going to improve. You'll be spending less money and you'll probably have the motivation to either work or do the housework. You can't be bothered because you're pretty much always hungover.
I am not gonna stop drinking just because you told me to. Ugh, I hate it when you're like this. Drinking is basically the reason I live. Now please just leave me alone.
Okay, fine. Just make sure that you don't quit your part-time job at the least. I need you to at least pay for your own drinks. Where are you, Anna? What are you doing out at this time? You haven't come back home at all today. I asked you to do the laundry for me today.
I'm down at the bar. I also told you the other day that I wouldn't be doing the housework. Were you not listening to what I was saying at all?
Oh, so you're out drinking again. I should have known. What a surprise. Did you at least go to your part-time job today? It was your shift in the morning, right?
No, I didn't actually. I quit the job just like I told you that I would. You really annoyed me when you told me to earn more money. I decided to do the opposite, as I don't like being told what to do by you.
No way. So you actually quit your job? I told you that you should keep that job as it seemed very difficult for you to find one last time. It was one of the rare places that was willing to employ you. Oh, please don't tell me that you threw that away.
I quit because I didn't think that I need to work anymore. I think that you make enough money for me to spend. I really didn't like that job, and I wanted to get out of there as soon as I could. I also didn't really like the way you told me what I had to do the other day, so... Also, we don't have anyone that we need to pay for anymore.
What do you mean you don't have anyone to pay for?
Well, our son Mark has left home and now he has his own job. I don't need to support him anymore. He can look after himself.
Like you did anything to help raise him in the first place. That was me. I also paid for all his expenses. I can't believe that you quit, though. I really wish that you would just tell me before you made these big life decisions. I really think it's the kind of thing that a husband and wife should sit down and talk about before making a decision.
Oh, why should I have to tell you? Why do I need to get your approval?
I am your husband. You should tell me about these things. I also wanted you to work more hours so that you could help out with our living expenses. I thought I made this clear.
I really don't think it's any of your business. If I want to leave my job, then I can leave. I don't need to ask you.
Why do you have to talk to me like this? You just don't care about me, do you? You constantly leave me to do everything around the house, and you don't pay for anything. I basically act like your slave.
I've been working for so long, and I didn't want to work anymore. I wanted to be happy in my life, so I decided to do what I wanted to do. I wanted a drink today, so that's why I'm at the bar. I really don't think you deserve to say anything to me about this. It's my decision and my decision alone.
I am really worried about our finances right now. I thought I explained this to you. We're both getting old now too. We need to save up for retirement as well. I can't work any extra hours because you force me to do all of the housework. You also spend too much too. We are never going to have enough for retirement at this point.
Well, I want to spend this time having fun. You only live once. I don't want to have any regrets when I get too old. Who cares about retirement anyway?
It is very important to think about the future. I don't want to have to burden Mark in the future. I'd like to have enough money saved up for retirement so that we won't have to depend on him financially in the future. I really wish that you would be more sensible about this. Could you please start contributing a little money towards our savings or living expenses?
I'm getting bored of you nagging me all the time. Can we change the subject, please? I really don't want to talk about this.
Should I just leave my job too? How would you feel if I did that? It's not like I want to work. It is something that us adults have to do. What if the two of us just both left our jobs? How do you think that we would get by if we did that? I really think that you have made a big mistake and you need to reconsider. If you go back now, they might let you have your job back. It's just a part-time job, so it shouldn't be that strict.
I think we'll be okay with just you at work. I don't think it needs to be the two of us. We haven't had any problems so far.
So you think it's okay if you don't work and I do? Also, we have plenty of problems. I told you that we don't have any money saved up for the future. We might not even be able to get by if you keep spending so much on alcohol and going out.
Oh, please stop complaining. You're a bit younger than me. You have more energy. You can work harder than I can.
I'm just 1 year younger than you. That shouldn't matter at all. So what are you going to do with your life now? You're just going to stay at home drinking and sleeping? Then you're going to head out to the bar once every few days and waste away my hard-earned money? Is that what you plan to do?
I don't know what I'll do. I don't have anyone to care for, so I guess I can do whatever I want. Don't you think that's fair?
You barely took care of Mark anyway. You're honestly just wasting your life away. I don't think it's too late for you to find a proper full-time job. A lot of companies are lacking employees these days. I'm sure you can still turn your life around.
I think I've worked hard enough during my life. I don't need to do any more if I don't want to.
Worked hard? You have barely done anything for the past few years. You don't touch any of the housework, and you don't earn any money. You didn't raise our son at all either.
Oh, just shut up. What do you even want to do? Do you just want to make me feel bad or something?
Ugh, this is hopeless. What should I do? Did you get your paycheck from your job?
I told you that I quit already.
I need you to give me $200 to put towards our living costs this month. I also want you to find another job if possible.
Are you seriously asking me for money again? I thought I already told you that I don't have the money to give you. Did you not listen to me the other day? I thought I told you that you need to earn for the both of us.
I never agreed to that statement at all. I mean, I already do that anyway, but I'm starting to reach my limits with you. I'm asking you for help in one way or another. A little money from your last paycheck would be a good start. You need to start making this a habit before you spend it all. I feel like it's pointless asking you to help out with the housework, so help out with the expenses, even if it's a little.
No chance. I've also spent my last paycheck already. There's no money to give you, even if I wanted to.
You've spent it all already? Just how are you planning on getting by in the future? I really wish that you would be more open with me about these things, and I wish you wouldn't be so selfish.
I don't think I have to tell you anything about my personal financial situation. It's my personal business, and not yours.
We are husband and wife. Of course it's my business too. I really don't know what got into you. You didn't used to be like this when we first met.
When we first met? That was forever ago. You always looked down on me anyway. I was never good enough for you.
How do you come to a conclusion like that? I never mentioned anything like that at all. I don't know why you feel like this all of a sudden. I really don't know what I've done to make you feel this way. I think you've got some kind of inferiority complex, and I wish you didn't. All I'm asking you to do is contribute just a little.
I do not have an inferiority complex at all. That's nonsense.
I think you do. Then why do you act like you're unable to do anything?
Are you saying this to insult me because you're now the only person working in our house? Stop showing off like that.
I really find it so difficult to talk to you at times. There seems to be no way to find an agreement. I really don't think that I'm asking you to do anything difficult at all.
I just want you to know that I have no intention of giving money, and I don't want to talk about this anymore. We can get by doing our own thing.
So you won't be helping me out at all? Also, you need to realize that you'd be really struggling without me.
That's right. I've told you this over and over again. You're going to have to look after yourself. I don't want to be giving you anything. You've been so annoying about everything, and I can't stand it anymore. Who cares about our pension or retirement anyway? We can just depend on Mark if it comes to it. We're the ones that raised him after all.
I want to avoid that no matter what. That wouldn't be fair on him. Okay, I get it. I understand what you want. I don't want to talk about this anymore. From now on, I'll just deal with my own things and not ask you for help. I won't be bothering you any longer.
Fine by me. I should be fine without you doing anything anyway.
You're gonna realize just how much I have been doing for you. Hey, Dad, how have you been? Hi, Mark. Oh, I'm doing fairly well. Did you have work today? Yeah, I did. I'm all done for the day, and I just got back home. Have you eaten dinner already? Yeah, I already ate. I'm just relaxing now and thinking about what I want to do this evening. I always feel that I don't have any time for myself. Oh, I really wish that I didn't have to work so hard. I guess this is what it's like being an adult. Not working isn't really an option either. I can't just live at home with you guys again. Just keep working and focus on learning new skills. I promise that it's going to be a positive for you in the future. If you ever need anything, you can ask me. I might be able to help you. Is there something that you wanted to talk to me about? Thanks, Dad. Not really anything in particular. I just wanted to have a talk with you. I wouldn't ask you for anything. I also know that Mom doesn't help you out much, so I wanted to help out. Yeah, it's becoming a bit more of a problem recently. I'm starting to feel like I can't do everything around the house and earn enough for the both of us anymore. I know how hard you've worked for me and Mom all these years, Dad. I'm gonna send you some money to help you out. I can send you around $600 this month. I don't know if you need it or not, but I thought that I'd give it to you to help out. That's really nice of you, Mark, but you really don't need to do this. Why did you want to give me money? I thought that you could do with a little financial help, as Mom doesn't really contribute anything. You could also use it to relieve some of your stress, Maybe go on a vacation or something like that? That's really nice of you to think of me like that. I know it's not that much, but if you go on vacation, it can help you out a bit. You could get some food or some gifts with it when you're away. I never would have been able to get such a well-paying job out of college if it weren't for you anyway. You really don't need to do this. You've just started working and you really need the money yourself. Well, too late. I just sent it over to your bank account. Just put it towards the living costs if you don't have time for a vacation. Don't worry, it's really nothing for me. I can afford this. I would be much happier if you were to use this money for yourself. You really don't need to give it to me. I really want you to have a nice rest. You've worked so hard all your life, and you didn't have much chance to do what you wanted to do. Now that I can earn money, I wanted to start giving back to you. Also, if Mom is no longer working too, then you might need a bit of extra cash. Oh, thanks so much for thinking about me like this. It really makes me happy. I'm glad to know that you're so kind and working well. To be completely honest with you, this money is really gonna help me out. I've been asking your mom to help out with the living expenses, but she won't, and I really wasn't sure if I'd be able to pay our bills this month. Well, I'm glad to hear that I'm helping out. Feel free to depend on me for help from now on. This is more than enough, but I'll keep it in mind just in case.
Why has none of my laundry been done? Also, why has my room not been cleaned out?
I don't have time to do that anymore, as I need to work extra hours to earn. I am only going to do the bare minimum housework so that I can survive. I thought that we talked about this last week. We agreed that we would both just take care of ourselves from now on.
You're not actually being serious, are you? Hurry up and get the housework done like you've always done.
No way. I've decided that you have to make some contributions, or this isn't going to work. You do your half of the housework if you're not going to put any money towards our living expenses.
There's no way I can do that.
Why not? You don't work, so you should have all the time in the world.
Well, I don't want to do the housework because it's really bothersome. Also, I need you to give me some money because I want to go on vacation to Florida.
You're being absolutely ridiculous at this point. How can you ask me that when you haven't even agreed to do anything that I've asked you to do? You are the most selfish and self-centered woman I know.
Oh, come on. You really need to stop overreacting over something as minor as this. All I'm doing is telling you that I need a little money to go on vacation. I'm not asking you for anything that major at all.
There are so many things that you should be doing before you go on vacation. I have no idea why you thought that I'd be handing over any money after the conversations that we've had recently. You probably should have kept on working your part-time job if you wanted to go on vacation. Although if you have the money to be going on vacation, then I'd want you to put it towards our living costs.
Why are you being so stingy about this? You managed to end up paying our bills last month, right? I know that you're probably just over-exaggerating things.
I barely managed to pay last month, and that was because Mark was so kind enough to send over some money as support. I am so embarrassed that we even had to depend on him. You need to find a job so that we don't have to burden our son.
Oh, so he's earning quite a bit already then? Great, our problem should be solved then. We can just ask him for money when we need it. Maybe I should ask him to pay for my vacation.
Don't you dare. What kind of parents would we be if we started to depend on him for money? He only started working fairly recently, and he's still young. I want him to be able to live without burdens and spend money on precious experiences while he's young. You definitely shouldn't be going on vacation when we barely have enough money saved up for the future.
Well, I want to go on a vacation right now. I honestly don't care about the future. It's too bothersome to think about. Just thinking about it stresses me out. Ugh, now I feel like drinking again.
Here we go again. I told you to tone it down. Hey, Kyle, how are you right now? You doing well? I'm okay. I've been pretty busy lately with work and doing stuff around the house. Why did you decide to text me today, Rob? It's rare of you to text me like this. Yeah, I kind of need you to do me a favor. My mom fell over and she managed to injure herself pretty badly. You know, she's always been a bit clumsy and she's prone to accidents because of her age. Anyway, we thought that she'd be better off if she had someone to take care of her, especially while she's recovering from the injury. We decided that you would be the best person to do it. I remembered how Anna told me that you do all the housework in your house. You should be good at this kind of thing. Wait, so you're asking me to take care of your elderly mom? That's a pretty major thing to be asking me to do, you know? It must take a lot of time and effort. I don't think that I'd be able to do it. Why are you asking me to do this anyway? Can't you do it? She's yours and Anna's mom after all. Oh, stop complaining and making up excuses. Just do what I'm telling you to do. I've helped her enough, so now it's your turn. I'm tired and I don't really feel like taking care of her anymore. She's all yours. Please, just do this. I really don't think that I have the time. I'm way too busy as it is. Maybe just for a short amount of time while she recovers from her injury? Definitely not anything long-term, though. Okay, great. This is all agreed then. I'll drop her off at your place at some point. Make sure that you tell Anna about this too. She is both of your responsibilities from now until the day she dies. Wait, what did you just tell me to tell her? You don't actually mean that, do you? Why do you sound so confused? You can tell her that you've agreed to look after our mom forever. Mom needs someone to act as a caregiver, and I'm so glad that you have accepted this role. What? When did I accept that role? I told you that I'd maybe take care of her for just a little while, if it was required. Stop jumping to conclusions. Also, me and Anna don't really have the financial room to support your guys' mom. What are you talking about? You already agreed to do this. There is no turning back now. We've all already decided on this. I just messaged Anna right now, and she said that you would be a good caregiver. I'm so glad to have someone like you. I don't know what I would do without you. Wait, what? She agreed? Are you sure that she just didn't care either way? Anyway, you can't decide like this. I never agreed to it. You guys have finished raising Mark now, right? Surely you have the time and money to take care of our mom now? You're really doing us a big help here. So nice of you to do it. You are going to be the caregiver for my mom. You're going to make sure that she's happy and healthy at all times. She can be a huge pain in the ass sometimes, so you better be prepared. Well, could you at least ask Anna to be the main caregiver? I work a full-time job, while also doing all of the housework around the house. I won't be able to do it. Anna doesn't work, and she doesn't help out with the housework either. I think that it would be best if you ask her directly. I think that you would do a better job than her, though, and that's why I'm asking you. She's also like an alcoholic and barely functions as a human being. I don't really want to leave my mom in her hands. It's already decided that you're going to be taking care of her. There is no point trying to change this decision. The decision was made even before I texted you. I just texted you out of politeness. What? What does that even mean? You need me to give you permission for something like this. I'll be honest with you. I don't really want to be taking care of your mom at all. I could care for her for a little while, but definitely not permanently. I really think that you or Anna should be the one taking care of her. That's not an option. I thought I already told you that. Anyway, what's the problem with it? I even asked you nicely. Well, you just told me that you had decided on this before you even texted me. That is not fair on me at all. Well, go ahead and discuss this with Anna then. She told me that you would probably be able to do it. Also, all of my family thinks that you're going to be a great caregiver for my mother. You are going to do a great job, and you just need to believe in your abilities. I don't want to do it. I'm not even sure if I can take her in for a brief amount of time. You need to give me a little while to think on this. Oh, please, don't think that you're going to be able to get out of this. Anyway, you're the one that ended up marrying Anna. Our mom is your mother-in-law. You have an obligation to be taking care of her too, you know? Anyway, I'm glad that you're going to be taking care of her from now on. It is a huge weight off my shoulders. We have not come to a decision at all. I'm going to talk with Anna about this. Anna, we need to talk urgently. I just spoke with your brother Rob, and he told me that he wants me to take care of your mother from now on. You texted him saying that I would do it, right? I never knew or agreed to this at all.
Did he say that? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't pretend you don't know what this is about. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, you're so bothersome, as always. Yeah, I know what this is about. I spoke to him about it. We both thought that our mom needs someone to become her caregiver. We both agreed that it would be really great if you could look after her. You'd make a great caregiver. You do all the housework in this house anyway. A few extra chores should be nothing for you.
Just who do you think I am? I'm not gonna do absolutely everything for you. Your mother is your own responsibility. You don't work or do anything around the house, so you should be the one that becomes her caregiver. I don't get why you guys have the audacity to even ask me to do this.
Why are you taking this so negatively? I thought you'd be happy about it. A great opportunity for you to care for someone. My mom is also injured right now, so it's a bit uncomfortable for her to move around. I really think it would be a great idea if someone was there all the time to help her out. You're a man, too. She might need to be carried around sometimes. It's not something that I can do.
Stop making up excuses. You'd be able to do it easily. I told Rob that I wouldn't be accepting this. Make sure that he knows about my decision. I think that you're the one that's most suited to it anyway.
Me? Being a caregiver? I wouldn't know what to do. Come on! You'd be really good at this kind of thing. I think it's only natural that you would be able to do it. I think you'll be good at it. You're gonna have to do it. The decision's already been made. I already told my family you'd be happy to do it.
I can't accept the way that you have been treating me recently. It is absolutely unacceptable. You just went ahead and made a big decision about my life without my consent.
I really don't think it's too much for you to do. I think you'll be able to manage just fine. I think you're really making it look like we've treated you badly here, and we really haven't. Stop acting like such a huge victim. Man up already.
I am not acting like a victim at all. She is your mother, and you should look after her, not me. There is just no way I have the time for this. Did you forget the conversation that we had about our finances? I need to work.
I didn't realize you were this cold-hearted. I always thought you were the caring type. My mom is really gonna suffer without a personal caregiver. If something bad happens to her, it's all your fault. Is that clear?
It's not me that's cold-hearted. It's you. She's not my mom either. You're obviously in a better position to become a caregiver. You literally do nothing else at all.
It doesn't matter if it's not your mother. You still have to help. You're part of this family and you have the duty to help others. I hope you're not going to say that you don't have to care for her. You really can't be this cruel to my mother. Do you even know how much she has done for you and I?
So what you're saying is that I have to act as a caregiver for her on top of everything else that I do? Is there no compromise here at all?
That is exactly what I'm saying. You have to do it. You don't have a choice. Just stop complaining and become a caregiver for my mom.
I can't believe I'm being forced to do this as well. You'll have to help me too. How am I going to look after her all on my own? Older people need someone to be there for them 24 hours a day. How am I going to have to do that when I have to work? When am I going to get the chance to rest? I'm always doing housework when I get back home anyway. Have you even thought about how we're going to do this? I can't do it all on my own.
I might be able to help you out a little bit, but most of the duties will fall on you. You need to do most of it yourself, as I will be busy with other things. If you're not gonna take care of her, she's probably just gonna die or something.
Busy with other things? Drink and go to the bar? This is not fair at all. I feel so sorry for your mom. I guess I have no choice but to do this. I'm not doing it for you, though. I'm doing it for your mother because I accept that she has done a lot for us.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear this. I'm glad you're agreeing to it. Although, it would have been nice if you just have accepted this from the very start.
Hey man, I think I'm just at my limits. I want to be done with Anna and her family. Remember everything that I told you when we last talked? Well, now I'm being asked to become her mom's caregiver on top of everything else that I already do. Don't you think it's ridiculous? Oh, hey man, is that for real? Sounds pretty rough. It's pretty crazy that they're asking you to become a caregiver as well. That is a big thing of them to ask of you. I know, right? I don't think that I can do it. I'm way too busy as it is. Yeah, I know how busy you are. You never come out and drink or play golf with us anymore. You're gonna be really tired from all that work. We're not young anymore, you know? It's best if you find some time to chill and relax. That's what I wanted to happen, but it seems that it isn't gonna be that way. I won't be going out very much from now on. I'm gonna be stuck in the house. Well, you've been stuck in the house for the past few years, in my opinion. I can't even imagine what your life is gonna be like. A caregiver sounds like a pretty daunting task. I'm not looking forward to it at all. If she wants to go to the toilet, then I need to be there to help her. She's also weak and might have some emergencies, so I need to be with her as much as possible. I also have to make food that's healthy and things like that for her. There's just an endless list. That basically sounds impossible, especially considering your current workload. Is your wife gonna help out at least? I doubt I should expect any help from her at all. She told me that she'd help, but she isn't really true to her words at all. Are you serious? Surely she should be doing the large majority of the caregiving, especially because she does nothing else. Well, their family thinks that I'm going to be better at it because I do the housework anyway. I think they might be right though. I wouldn't want Anna to be taking care of me at all. Also, I can't really refuse this as her mom has been really nice to me. She's done a lot for me and I can't pretend that I don't owe her. I guess I'm just going to have to do my best trying to become a caregiver. I don't think that means you should have to do everything. They can't just leave it all to you. It's just not fair at all, man. We're always missing you when you don't come out with us. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I miss going out with our gang too. I was hoping that I'd have more time in the future, but the future is looking pretty bleak for me right now. I'm hoping that I won't have to be the caregiver long term. I really think that you should speak up about this. Ask Anna to help out. Tell her that she has to share your duties, or at least help out with the housework. If I were you, I'd get her to do half the housework. That'd be a good start. I've already talked to her about it, and she doesn't seem to want to do anything more than she has to. I've asked her to help out with our living expenses, and she said no. I asked her to help out with some of the housework, and she said no. I asked her to live a little more frugally, and she said no. You see the pattern? It is pointless expecting her to do anything. What is wrong with her? Is she crazy or something? She must not care about you if she's fine with making you do all of that. No offense, but she sounds like a terrible wife. I don't know why I married her. I regret it right now. She really changed a lot from the woman she used to be. She used to be so loving and caring towards me. Now she's cold and cruel. I wish we could go back to a happier time. I really think that it all started to go downhill when she started using alcohol as a coping mechanism. I should have stopped her completely back then. No, it's not your fault, man. You shouldn't be kicking yourself about it. I think you need to get rid of her. Get her out of your life. If you get a divorce, then you won't have to deal with her anymore, and you won't have to be a caregiver for her mom. You'll also have the time to start coming out with us too. A divorce has definitely crossed my mind. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, though. I got married to her, and I knew it wasn't all going to be happy times. You have to keep going on through the bad times as well as the good. I think you're being too nice. You really need to put yourself first. I know that getting a divorce shouldn't be an easy choice, but it would be totally normal to get a divorce in your situation. You don't have a life right now because of her. I don't know. I'm just happy I've been able to talk to you about this. I guess that I should think about getting a divorce. Mark's a grown man now, and he's working a great job. I'm sure he's gonna be fine now, even if we get a divorce. Yeah, I agree. Your kid's already an adult. It's better to get a divorce now that he's grown up. It'll definitely have a smaller negative effect on him. I'm also sure that he'll understand your decision, man. Also, you don't need to thank me, man. I'm just helping a friend. You need to get this problem solved. I want you to be brave and fight for yourself. Yeah, thanks, man. I'll have a think about what we just talked about. Just do what you can for now. I really think that you should prioritize your life. Let me know how things go. Yeah, will do. I'll try the caregiver for a little while and see how things are before I make a decision. Anna, it's an emergency. I'm gonna need your help. I've got shingles.
I don't want to help. I've heard that shingles are gross. Don't come near me. Where are you right now?
I went to the hospital because I couldn't bear the pain. I need you to do the housework and take care of your mom for the next few days. I need to rest.
Like I'm gonna do that. Are you even sure that it's bad enough for you to rest?
The doctor prescribed me some medicines and he told me that I really need to rest.
How did this even happen? How did you suddenly get this?
Apparently, it's due to stress. I've been looking after your mother on top of doing everything else, and it's really stressing me out. I know that stress can be really bad for your health. I've been going to work with like 3 or 4 hours of sleep every day. When I come home, I have to attend to your mom before starting on any of the housework. I guess my body's broke down because it's being overworked.
Are you really trying to blame this on my mom? You're basically saying that she's a burden to you. I really don't think that could be the reason. It really isn't that hard work or that stressful to take care of her. If you're really stressed out by it, then maybe you need to reduce the time you spend at work or something. You better recover quick because I am not doing any of your duties for you.
You just don't care about me, do you? You don't care about my health or happiness at all. This is the treatment that I get after everything that I've done for you? I'm just lost for words.
Oh, stop overreacting to this. Oh, by the way, I know that you're gonna ask me to find a job to earn money for us now. Don't even bother. I have no intention of doing that either.
How can you say that to someone who is sick? How are we gonna pay the bills this month then? I'm looking after your mother too, and you don't even care about me? I really can't believe you would even treat me like this. I've absolutely had enough. I don't think that I can take this any longer. Harry was right.
Stop making a big deal out of this. If you're ill, then you can sort it out all by yourself. You went to the hospital, right? It should be fixed now.
You really are an awful person, aren't you? I have no idea what happened to you. We should be helping each other out in times of need.
Well, what were you expecting me to do? Take care of you? Pay your medical bills? Don't be ridiculous. I don't owe you anything. I don't have to pay for you at all. You can do it all on your own.
If you really want to be like that, then fine. It is over for us. I no longer want to sacrifice my life for you or your family. That means you'll have to go take care of your mother yourself too. I'm not going to do it anymore. If you're not going to help me when I'm sick, then I'm not going to help your mother. You'll have to do it yourself.
What are you talking about? You agreed to help. You can't just walk away now.
Do you really think I'm in a good position to help your mother now? I'm sick and really weak. I need some time to rest. It doesn't seem like you're gonna allow that, so I'm parting ways with you.
Whoa, wait. You can't just suddenly abandon your duties like this. I don't care if you've got shingles. It's really not that big of a deal. Come back and do what you've been doing. In fact, I think that you're lying about this. You don't really have shingles, do you? I think this is just an excuse for you to stop working. You just don't want to. I know that you're not in that much pain or discomfort, so please go back to work.
I've already made up my mind about this. We are getting a divorce, Anna. You're gonna have to do everything by yourself from now on.
Wait, no. You can't leave. Who's gonna do the housework if you're gone? Who's gonna take care of Mom? What about the living expenses?
You're gonna have to do it all yourself. Maybe you'll finally begin to appreciate me. It'll be too late by the time you do, though.
Wait, but you said that you were going to take care of her. You can't just abandon things like this. You can't just dump everything that you've been doing on me at such short notice.
I can do what I want. It is my life.
I've had shingles in the past, and it never stopped me from working. Please don't pretend that you're really sick here because I know you're not. You just need to have a short break and then get back to work. My mother needs you, and you should think about that. I'll allow you to rest if you really need to, just for a bit though.
No, I just can't do it anymore. I really did my best enduring your ridiculous requests and selfishness all this time. I was hoping that things would get better eventually, but that's obviously not going to be the case.
Wait, hold on. You need to rethink this. You don't need to get a divorce from me just because of this minor illness. How would my mother get by without you? Just think of her for a moment. She needs you. I don't have any time to replace you, so you'll have to do it yourself. I'll also admit that I kinda need you to live. Don't make a stupid decision like this. I'll help you out if you need me from now on.
Oh, so now you want me to stay? Now you want to help? Well, too late. I gave you hundreds of chances before, and you didn't take them at all. I'm not going to do this anymore. You're going to have to live without me from now on. You don't care about me at all, so why should I care about you and your mother? Goodbye forever.
Wait! No! Don't go!
Hello? Is this Kyle's number? Your wife Anna has been hospitalized.
Well, she's not exactly my wife anymore. What is it? What happened to her? Is she okay?
Well, she collapsed earlier today and she was transported to the St. Blue Hospital in an ambulance. You were listed as an emergency contact.
Wait, she collapsed? What happened to her? I didn't even know that there was anything wrong with her. Sure, she was just drinking too much.
We did a few tests on her to try and find the problem. We don't know exact problem yet, but there's a high chance she has cancer. We're currently running a few tests on her to determine the type and severity.
Wait, are you serious about this? I guess I never expected to hear something like this.
We think there might be something wrong with her pancreas, so it's important that we test them to see what it is. It might not be cancer for sure, but if it is, then we'll need to start treatment as soon as possible. The sooner we detect and treat these things, the better. She doesn't seem to be doing good right now. We need to keep her in the hospital till we find out what the problem is. I'm really sorry to have to tell you these things. We have to be strong. A positive mind can help with the treatment.
Okay, thanks for letting me know about this. I really don't know what to say.
I know it must be scary. It's scary when we're faced with things like cancer. Try to stay calm and be positive. It can really help.
Things are complicated between us, but I really hope it's not cancer.
Well, let's hope that it's not. We will know more after she's had some tests in the cancer center.
Thank you for telling me this. Please let me know if you have any more news.
I can't believe I've got pancreatic cancer.
Did you listen to what the doctor said? You need to go and have an operation as soon as possible.
Are you going to be with me during this? Are you going to be by my side?
What do you mean by that? Do you not remember the conversation that we had the other day?
Are you going to fully support me all the way? I'm really sick and I need support. I'm also going to need money.
You're sick and now you want me to be by your side? Are you really crazy? Don't you remember how you treated me and what you said to me the other day? You told me that we had to look after ourselves. You told me that if we had any problems, then we had to pay for ourselves. We didn't need to help each other out. Funny how you change your mind now that you're ill.
It's not like I want to be asking for help like this. Just give me some money if you're not going to help. I didn't realize it was going to be so expensive. I didn't think I would actually get a serious disease like this.
I obviously don't have the money like that to help you. I know that you're in a tough spot. I wouldn't wish cancer on my worst enemies. However, you're gonna have to depend elsewhere for help.
I am your wife. I think you need to help me out here. You can't just leave me like this.
You're my ex-wife. I told you that I wanted a divorce from you weeks ago. Do you remember when I had shingles? You didn't do anything to help me out at all. In fact, you tried to force me to keep doing all of my jobs and errands. Now you want me to help you out because you're in a bad spot? I'm sorry, but that's not how things work.
You can't really compare cancer to shingles.
When I had shingles, I felt so terrible, and you tried to make me go back to work straight away. That was the last straw. I realized that you didn't care about me at all. I don't see why I should help you out now.
Things are different now. This is much more serious. I need your help now more than ever before.
If you're sick, then ask your family for help. You're in a very serious situation.
Okay, look, I'm really sorry about what I did in the past. I'm really sorry about how I treated you. I have changed. Cancer has changed me, and it's taught me to be nicer to other people. I can see how we need to rely on each other and help each other out now. I didn't fully realize that until I became sick myself. Please, can you forgive me? I want to start again. I was wrong, and I know that now.
It's too late for apologies like that. We're going to be going our separate ways now. I do feel sorry for your situation, but I also don't feel the obligation to help you after the way that I've been treated. We are divorced now. You have to find some other way to find help.
How, though? I have no idea where I'm going to get help for this. I'm stressed out and I need to drink, but the hospital won't let me.
That's in your best interest. Do as they say. They'll take care of you. Anyway, it's time for me to go. Goodbye and good luck.
You traitor! You're the worst person in the world! Go rot in hell!
Hey Mark, this is gonna take you by surprise, but you deserve to know what's happened. I'm sorry that you have to hear this. What is it, Dad? You can tell me anything. Me and your mom got a divorce. I just couldn't take that life anymore. It is sad to hear, but I'm actually glad that you decided to do that. You deserved better than that. I know how much you were doing for her. She never gave anything back to you. It's time for you to live your own life now. Thanks for saying that to me. Also, one more thing. Your mom has cancer. I found out about it a few weeks after parting ways with her. I feel terrible about it, but I know that I can't go back. Well, that's not something that I expected to hear today. You shouldn't have to blame yourself, though. You deserve your own life. I support the decision that you made 100%. I also need to figure out how much I want to interact with her from now on, I guess. Yeah, we have some big decisions to make. I'm just glad that I have you, son. Yeah, me too, Dad. Let's support each other and help each other out when we can. After being diagnosed with cancer, Anna's life became hell. She constantly wanted to drink to relieve her pain and stress, however, the nurses kept stopping her. One night, she decided that she couldn't take it anymore. She escaped out of her hospital room and ran away to the local bar where she usually drank. She kept on drinking and drinking that night until she could no longer think straight. She went outside for a breath of fresh air, and she was never seen again by anyone else that night. Once the hospital realized she was missing, the police were called and a search for her began. She was found the next morning passed out on the riverbank. When she was found, she was barely breathing, and it didn't seem like she would make it. She was taken to the hospital by an ambulance immediately, and they managed to save her life somehow. Unfortunately, she still hasn't become conscious, and she's in a vegetable state. The saddest part about it was that none of her family members seemed to care about her at all. Nobody came to visit or help her out, even after hearing about the state that she was in. She's currently waiting for the end in a hospital room all by herself. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.